You're up here, next comic, Hong Kong Paul, everyone. Hong Kong Paul, everybody. I will not be addressing my name whatsoever.
You just did.
Today was a really nice day if you like gale force winds. But it is a beautiful day to be alive, especially if you're drinking or driving. And I didn't say drinking and driving. That's frowned upon.
I didn't think about it.
But drinking or driving is mysterious. Are you drinking or are you driving? I don't know, like it's kind of sexy. What's he doing? Don't know. English language is kind of weird because just one word like or and makes a huge difference. So if I say if I say that somebody's anal, that means they worry about a lot of stuff. But if I say someone's into anal, it means the exact opposite. They ain't worried about shit. If I go shopping and the salesman is jerking me around, he's kind of an asshole. If he's jerking me off, discounts. Discounts. My friend that doesn't speak English very much said, "Hey, let's split an Uber." And I said, "I don't think that's a good idea because in order for an Uber to work, it needs to be in at least one piece." She said, "Hey, Paul, you know, I haven't been very good at the English." And I said, "You haven't been very well at the English." Get it right, man. You got, like, if someone doesn't speak English very well, you got to say, give them like a couple miscues so that when you're at parties, like you can have a couple laughs, you know. Someone asked me if I've ever been oppressed, and I was like, yeah, man. I went to Foot Locker, and all of the marketing materials, there were no white people up there. And then I went to Abercrombie and Fitch, and all the marketing materials, there were no straight people in those photos. It's like ads in a fashion sense, like, who are you kidding, man? Come on. I don't think so. But the most racist thing out there is mosquitoes. If you go to Central America, you'll find out very quickly that mosquitoes love white people. They cannot get enough of white people. Like, preferring white people is cool for mosquitoes, but not for college admissions. If you want to go to Central America and save money on insect repellent, all you need to do is invite a very large, pale white person with you. And that person can absorb the mosquitoes of 15 people. And I stand by that number, 15 people. One large, pale white person. No problem. I like to read the news, and there's like a lot of fun stuff going on at the border where like people are just coming through. But the one thing that's not coming through the border is dogs. So like people are coming through the border, but all the dogs are getting left behind. It's mostly border collies. But the other news story I was reading was about hate crimes, and it said that 1 in 10 hate crimes are at schools. And I don't know if that's like the right ratio, or like a good ratio or a bad ratio. Like 1 in 10 is like, okay, whatever. But the part of the article I found interesting is it said, for grades kindergarten through college. And I thought, kindergarten hate crimes sound fucking adorable. Oh, who's doing hate crimes? You cute little bitch. Like they bring your kid home and they're like, hey, Johnny did a hate crime today. You're like, well, I mean, what did he do? Well, he said that guy was like a brown poopy head. It's like, well, I mean, we haven't really had time to teach him slurs yet. So that was the best he could do. We didn't know we'd be tested this quickly. I mean, I'm sure the Asian kid knows all the slurs already, you know. It's like, but we're a little behind. We didn't think we'd be tested this quickly. It's fucking standardized tests, I swear to God. It's too much, man. But growing up is tough as a kid. I was a kid and I was raised by a single mom. My dad was there too, but there was just one of my mom. And my dad, he was deaf, so he spoke with the sign language. But he eventually developed Parkinson's, and then when he started talking, that shit got like really blurry. It was tough. But I grew up. I got married. My kid turned 18, so he can go off to war. But the good news, it's a civil war, so he can work from home. But my wife is here, and if you're wondering who she is, her hair color rhymes with Tainbow. So you can crack that code, you can find out who she is. But she's half white and half Asian, so I only beat her every other day. But it's only the white half guys, so just calm down. And if you're worried about me beating women, don't be, because she's transgender, and I'm beating her off.
All right, Hong Kong Paul, everybody. I got a couple of quick questions, Mr. Hong Kong. I can't believe you're a white guy and your wife is Asian, and you're like, I'm fucking Hong Kong Paul. That's that's incredible. Also, the other thing too. There's two things about your act I really enjoyed. One being your name's Hong Kong Paul, and you were like, I can't believe there's no whites or straight people in any of these photographs. That was incredible. And then also, you were like, mosquitoes like white people. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but they really love black people in Africa.
That's the only option.
I know. Yeah, dude. God, he just beat me with racial logic. Jesus Christ. That was incredible. All right, give it up for your next comic, Jake Poland, everybody.